the little firefly who wanted to shine. In the light of the moon, a tiny firefly named Nuri hatched from her egg. She was so small, her light was just a little flicker. "I wish I could be the brightest light in the whole wide world," she whispered. On Monday, Nuri saw a street lamp. It was a big, yellow light. She flew close to it, and her own light grew a little bit bigger, but she was still not the brightest light. On Tuesday, Nuri saw the headlights of a car. They were two bright, white beams. She flew between them, and her light grew a little bit bigger, but she was still not the brightest light. On Wednesday, Nuri saw a campfire. It was a warm, orange glow. She danced around the flames, and her light grew a little bit bigger, but she was still not the brightest light. On Thursday, Nuri saw a lighthouse. It was a powerful, flashing beam that swept across the sea. She flew through its light, and her own light grew a little bit bigger, but she was still not the brightest light. On Friday, Nuri saw the city. It was full of millions of tiny, twinkling lights. She flew over the buildings, and her light grew a little bit bigger, but she was still not the brightest light. On Saturday, Nuri saw the stars. They were countless, shimmering points of light in the dark sky. She flew higher and higher, and her light grew a little bit bigger, but she was still not the brightest light. On Sunday, Nuri felt a strange feeling. She was tired from her journey, and her light was a beautiful, shimmering rainbow of all the lights she had seen. She found a quiet, dark place and settled down to rest. She rested and dreamed of all the lights in the world, and as she slept, her light grew and grew and grew until it was the brightest light she had ever seen. When she woke up, she was a beautiful, glowing star, shining brightly in the night sky for all the world to see, and she was finally the brightest light in the whole wide world.